What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and click on the subscribe button now. Today's video is going to be me doing a demonstration of the wet look. This is pretty popular right now. Now I will say I always like, as far as wash and go, really even with a twist out, I always like my hair to look wet, but this is taking it to another level, a little more extreme. And so I'm going to do a wash and go with the wet look. And there's a couple of, well actually first let me tell you which products I'm going to use. I'm going to be using of course Wetline Xtreme Gel. This for the wet look, to me you want to use a gel that has max hold, and it also already kind of gives the wet look, and that's what I found, and this gel is a really good gel for maximum hold. The other thing I'm going to be using is the Cantu Wave Whip Curling Mousse, and I actually did a wash and go just using this in one of my other videos, so check that out if you haven't seen it. It actually does pretty good, but I'm not using it for that purpose right now. I'm using it more to lay down and kind of set my hair after the wash and go. So this is going to be like really extreme. I'm using two different holding products. To me, these are like some of the pointers for this. So with a wash and go, I know for me anyway, you can kind of take shortcuts. I can. So you'll see in my videos, I'm like brushing the product through and everything, but I've missed pieces. I've not done the back as good or whatever, and you really can't tell because the top covers it or whatever. So when I'm in a hurry, you know, I don't go little pieces by piece or anything like that. You can take shortcuts. For the wet look, you have to pretty much get the product on every single strand, and to me, you can't really take a shortcut with that. I mean, you gotta literally do it piece by piece. And I'll show you what I mean by that. I don't mean little strands by piece, but I mean like layer by layer. For this wet look, however you want your hair to lay is how you have to apply the product. Now, most of the time that's the case. Like, you wouldn't, if you're gonna do a twist out, part it on this side, that's how you wanted it. You wouldn't twist, you wouldn't part here and then twist going there, you know, so on and so forth. So I'm saying all this to say, if you don't want a part and you want your hair to go back, like literally looking like you just got out the swimming pool, when you're applying the product, don't put a part down the middle of your hair. You got to have it going back as you're applying the product. Same with, like for me, for my style, I'm going to part down the middle, so I'm going to apply it just like that. There is no, after it's set and after it dries, there is no manipulating it to look a different kind of way. So make sure you have in mind how you want to wear your hair. So let's get started. I will tell you, like I always do prior to doing any style, I deep condition my hair. I shampoo my hair, I deep condition my hair, and then I apply leave-in. I've already done all that right now. So this is just my hair, what it is. So let's see. I'm gonna do the back first, and I'm gonna save the front for last. And so I'm just gonna separate a small section. Now you can choose if you want to do this small or if you even want to do smaller. I'm just gonna do that. I don't want to be trying to do this style all day. And so now I'm just applying the wet line. I actually, you want your hair really wet when you're doing the style. Also, my hair always starts drying, so whenever I do any kind of wash and go, I have to spray it with water. Same technique as I always do. This part is the same anyway. Now this is going to be a little bit different. So that was my detangling brush, and you can use a Denman for that if you choose. Now this is my edge brush, and I'm just going to take that and brush this down and literally attempt to slick this down to my head. So another thing, like I was saying about shortcuts with wash and goes, normally I know I can, if you don't get the roots as good, sometimes it doesn't really matter. For the wet look, well, the way I'm going to do it anyway, it does matter. And so you want to do everything you can. You want it like slicked. Now I want this part going back, so I'm not doing it and hanging it this way because I want it to set how I want it. So this part's done, and I'm just gonna I was gonna go to this side, but I'm just gonna finish this side over here. So basically to make, I said basically way too much. I get on my own nerves with that. To make a long story short, you're just gonna repeat the same steps all the way till you get to the top of your hair. But the key is really getting the roots. I should be brushing this going back like that. And then when I get done applying, I'm gonna show you guys what the back looks like. And I hope you guys can see that. See those waves in the back? That's what you want. Okay, so I've completed the back. I showed you guys the back. So now I'm gonna do the front, and it is the same technique that you follow. Just make sure that you know how you want the front of your hair to look, because once it's done, and that's how it's gonna be. I kind of want my hair to go, so I'm gonna have it parted down the middle, but have it kind of going towards the back. So I'm gonna do the sides like this. See how you have to lay that down? Okay, so now I finished doing my whole head. As you can see, it's very slick, very exaggerated. I mean, it looks like I'm in the shower, running my hair in the shower. I just came up out of a swimming pool or something. Let me let you see a close-up. See those ways, my edges are kind of thin, so I'm gonna have to work with those. But I'm really not into the baby hair look. I was thinking about doing that, but nah, I'm gonna pass on that. The final thing I'm gonna use, like I said, is the mousse, and that's just to lay it down a little bit more, take it a step further. Make sure you don't manipulate it too much. Okay, I think that's good. Now, so what a lot of people do at this point is they tie their hair up like with a silk or satin scarf, and they go to bed or do whatever they're gonna do. I never do that for my wash and goes. I actually never do that for any style. I always send them to the dryer first, and for me, for this kind of style, I especially recommend sending them to the dryer. I do, however, think you should tie it up, and I wish I had some of that paper tape, but I don't. So you want to definitely use something that's silk or satin that you normally would use like on your edges or on your hair to preserve your hairstyle. And take it, I'm actually going to tie mine down because I want it to stay real slick at the top. You don't have to do this. You could just use a regular satin scarf. I don't recommend just throwing a bonnet on your head if you're going to go to sleep. I recommend actually tying it down with the satin scarf and then putting a bonnet on the rest. A lot of people, if their hair is long, if I was going to take that route, I wouldn't want to ball this all up in a satin bonnet. I would take another satin scarf and wrap the length of it around and then put a cap on, or something like that, or maybe not even put a cap on. But anyway, I'm not going to do it like that anyway. I'm about to go sit on the dryer and dry it. Okay, so it is the same day. What I did was I sat it in the dryer for a little while, and then I went out and went to the store and did whatever else I wanted to do. And so I would say my hair is probably about 90% dry. Now I can already tell, and you can see by looking at it, it shrunk a little bit, and the look in the back is not, it looks wet, but it's not as wet as I wanted it to be. So what I'm gonna do is take some of this. I never even tried this before. It's the Afro-G Curlific Hydrating Curl Serum. Lasting hydration, luxurious gloss, light control. I'm just gonna put some of this on there. I don't have any oil sheen or anything like that to make it shiny, so I'm just gonna see what this stuff does. And I'm only taking, I don't know if you see, I'm only gonna take a little bit. and just put that on the back. I mean, it looks fine, but I thought it was gonna just lay down a little bit more. And so now the big reveal is the front part. Take this little, whatever this thing is called, off. And as you see, my hair is exactly how I wanted it. Now see, this looks wet to me. That's like literally exactly how I wanted my hair. So I just want my ears sticking out. So like I said, remember I said that I look, well I didn't really say this, but I look like a little wet rat coming out of the sewer or something like that. My ears were sticking out, my hair was wet and everything. Now that it dried, it shrunk and poofed just a little bit. But my ears are not sticking all out like they were. And so you can take it like this, like if you want your hair coming more to the front. I don't want that for this look. Also, this wet look technique, as you can see, if you just want to wear your hair in a really slick ponytail, you could do that as well. But you can see my hair is just going back just the way I want it to, you know, kind of like as if I had just got out of the water, and it's very laid down. Like this is not going anywhere. I have some other ideas for what I might do next time. I just don't have the right stuff here. I'm thinking about getting some if I really wanted it to stay, so the gel makes it pretty dry, you know, like molded or whatever. I was thinking about getting some spritz or something like that, some of that, I can't remember what it's called anyway, that spray stuff, like when you curl your hair and you make it, you really want it to stay. Using some of that. There's other products. I might try this out with different gels, but I actually, to be completely honest, I like my hair laid down better than I do the big fluffy looking wash and goes and stuff. And you guys know, if you watch any of my videos, like my twist outs, everything, I don't fluff my hair a whole lot. I do a little bit and sometimes I just want to see what it looks like, so I'll fluff it, but other than that, I like my hair really laid down. So I'm just like really chairs just creaking and stuff, really feeling this style. As you see, my hair shrunk, but that's fine. I don't care about shrinkage. I don't trip over that. My hair is curly, so it's gonna shrink, so whatever. But I really like the way it turned out looking. Like I said, I wish it had stayed looking a little bit wetter in the back. This is perfect right here, but in the back I want it to look a little bit wetter, but it looks fine. Actually, I'm just keep talking, saying the same thing over again. I'm really feeling this style right now, so that's good because I'm going somewhere tonight and I wanted my hair to look really good. So I'm happy about how it turned out. But anyway, so another thing I just wanted to say, because when you know you make a video like this, people are gonna comment, you don't, I do mine blah 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 blah. That's fine, and I want to hear your techniques because I would try other ways as well. But this is my technique on how to do the wet look. There's other ones out there. My hair does not look exactly like other YouTubers who have done this kind of video, how their hair looks. My hair doesn't look like that. My hair is not like theirs. Another thing is, what I really want to say, my hair, no matter what it looks like, I know it looks like these are big old giant curls or whatever. My hair is type 4 hair, and I'm saying that all to say that you do, to get this kind of look, to have your hair laid down like this, to have wavy looking hair, you don't have to have big giant type 3 loose curls. You can do it with tightly curled hair, because that's how my hair is. And I know, like, sometimes my videos when my hair is wet, it doesn't look like that, but it really is. If I were to do a video just showing you how I look through the week, you know, after my twist outs old or whatever, you'll see my hair is just, it's type 4. And I actually love my hair, and I don't want type 3 or type 2 or anything. I like my hair the way it is. But anywho, I just wanted to get that out there, just to say, just to let people know, your hair does not, to get a big wavy look, to gel your hair down, to slick it down, you don't have to have type 3 hair. You can do it with type 4. But anyway, so if you like my video, thumbs up. If you like the way it's turned out, let me know, give me some feedback. If you've tried the water look, or sorry, the wet look using another technique or other products, let me know what those are. You know, I'm always willing to try different things. But anyway, I just, like I said, I'm just really feeling this style, really love it. I'm happy. So the way it turned out, I'll be wearing this more often, and probably when I test out products in upcoming videos doing wash and goes, I'm probably going to have it laid down in the front. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video.